Hi everyone, it's August 15th and welcome to a nighttime video. This is one of our small little pumpkins, ornamental gourds, the volunteer plant. We took 2 of them down. There are still 2 more that were bigger and starting to grow and ripen. But as the plant was starting to die, it had 2 shoots. And I got really crazy with cutting leaves down because this is what happens sometimes. And I accidentally cut this big main stem. So you can see all the leaves. This was like 2 or 3 days ago. So I've just been there's 2 more up there that are kind of taking the last bit of nutrients from the live stem. They've darkened a little bit, so we'll take them down and they'll be okay. What happens. We have to climb around a lot of pots here. While we're here, the cucumbers, I had about 10 and we have more coming in. So a couple of big ones and baby ones. So hopefully we'll get a little bit more room since all those big, huge leaves are gone. More room for the cucumber to flourish a little bit. Today I did plant all of my lettuce that was growing in the basement finally. So that's been down there for about 6 weeks or so. And I had 35 little baby lettuces that were just put in. So a couple in this box here. As you see, this beautiful zinnia patch that's growing. And then I have 16 lettuce plants back on the ladder. So my favorite varieties, Lola Rosa, Marvel of 4 Seasons, Tom Thumb, and Ice Queen. Ice Queen is probably the best. I'd recommend that to anyone. If you're gonna grow lettuce, try Ice Queen. So 35, so they're kind of everywhere. Some of the other flowers are starting to die back, but the coleus are crazy. So I'm gonna go through here and tomorrow or the next day, take a couple of these off because there's still flowers under here that are growing. And I'm just gonna make a bunch of new plants, and maybe those will be some that we start for the fall. And I hope that you can hear all the cicadas and crickets in the background. This is just a great summer night. It's so fun. All of the other lettuces, some of these look really small, and hopefully the squirrels and chipmunks will not take them over, but lettuce loves some shade and they grow really well with tomatoes. So I have some planted right in the tomato boxes. I have some others in containers that are also right by the tomatoes, so kind of getting shaded. So here's just one in a pot, and then there's one that I planted here. And with 35, we'll see what we can get. I put 4 in here, so I will let these go to full heads. Sometimes I'm usually picking all the end leaves and getting more baby leaves, and the lettuces usually don't go to form a big head, but I'll try to get those to full head. This is a lot of full sun though, so I'm not sure how they'll do. We may need to get some type of shading over here. These potatoes, you can see they're really dying back. This is the part that I don't like about potatoes, is that if you already saw how from afar it just looks like plants that are dying and you want to cut back, but you have to leave them. You have to totally get brown and dead and die over, and then the potatoes will cure and get harder and the skin will be safer and just better to eat after they sit there for a couple weeks. What else can I show you? I have made 2 huge batches of salsa, which Brooke, my daughter, totally ate, didn't even get to save any of that. And then a really big batch of spaghetti sauce too. So I made two different ones that we've already stored. So there's much more tomatoes coming in. All the peppers are really starting to ripen. I'm gonna probably have to make some couple batches of stuffed peppers, which last year I froze. They did well. This little patch back here, all of which we didn't know would come up. A lot of the zinnias, marigolds have come up. All of I think those are either asters or not asters, alyssum or forget-me-nots. Forget-me-nots. But some of the tomatoes are flowering. It's pretty late, being August. I don't know if they'll come in since we planted them so late and the soil isn't the greatest, but it's kind of fun to see what will come in. And then these potatoes have already flowered. These are those baby potatoes, so that other harvest will come in first, this was perfect timing for like succession, unplanned succession potato planting. And then green beans. Green beans finally came up. We did a few different rounds here, and then this patch, which, yes, we have some bad leaves here, actually started producing. I've been saying on the videos how I grow these because they're pretty divine, but I think I've gotten like 8 green beans out of it, so they're doing something. So much basil. Come and pick up basil if you need some basil. I've been harvesting a lot of flower seeds now that everything is starting again to kind of die back. This coleus again too is just huge. This one was a surprise volunteer seed that was from Cliff. Some of these flowers now, these are done. So the sooner you take these off, the more that they will get bushier and flower and taller. That's why they're so tall. Just there. I think that's about it. A lot of red cayenne peppers. And again, I'm waiting for, oh, there's a bat. Waiting for all the tomatoes to really start ripening out. Layton bugs are coming out. Just such a super peaceful, fun place to be.